بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is Miss Layla Al-Jihani. Welcome again, dear students. Inshallah, we will continue Unit 2 Life Stories. And today we will cover the writing. Last class, we took the reading. Who was the reading about? It was about whom? Excellent. It was about King Salman. We talked about his major events and great accomplishments. We answered the questions. We filled out a chart. We had a small part, which is the discussion. Inshallah, we will continue it today. Let's see what we are gonna do today. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to discuss your opinion of a given topic. So we started just one question last class. We will continue it today, the discussion. Employee prepositions of place and time to write cohesive sentences. So you will use the prepositions of time and the prepositions of place to write correct sentences. Create your personal timeline. So I will show you how to write your own timeline. You will understand the meaning of it and how you can use it in your writing. Okay, for the discussion, we talked about celebrities. We said, what do you think about celebrities? Are they good or bad role models? Some of you said good, some of you said not good. And we agreed that it depends on who is this person, okay? يعني if we're talking about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is a good role model, yeah? So we can follow him, and he should be our role models. We can follow him in our life, okay? There are now, unfortunately, with the social media, there are a lot of bad influences, and we said we shouldn't follow them. We should stick with the good influencers, the good people, not only famous people. For me, my role model is my father. Yani you can look up to someone who you think is very important in your life. Okay, what do you think about celebrities who speak in favor of certain causes and issues? So if a celebrity is talking about good humanitarian deeds, talk about charity, what do you think about this person? Do you think he's a good influencer? Yes, because he is advertising good things we can do to our community. Okay? So what do you think about celebrities who are philanthropists and raise money for different causes? So what do we mean about philanthropist? He is the person who asks for money for good deeds, okay? So it's basically the same as humanitarian, okay? They can tell you there is people in this city who need money, and there is a foundation who gather this money. You can donate your money there. You can donate your clothes. I think this is a good thing to spread a good word for good deeds, okay? Let's see on page 20 for our lesson today, the writing. I will start with the second part. I'm not gonna start with the first part, okay? I will start with the writing corner, okay? Writing corner, we have three parts. I will do it one by one, okay? So for number one, we have the prepositions of place in, on, or at. So we have the preposition in, on, at. We use them sometimes for time, sometimes for place. طيب, when we talk about places, how do we use it, ya miss? Let's read the example. We say in Jeddah, in Jeddah. In Saudi Arabia, in the world, okay? On earth, هذه كلها places. طب ليش هنا in؟ ليش هنا on؟ ليش هنا at؟ on an island, at school. Why? Why we didn't use all in? Why we didn't use all on? Why not all of them at? ليه ما نقول at جدة? Why in جدة? Okay, let's see the rule. Okay, we use in when with cities like Jeddah. So with cities we use in. With countries we use in. With the world, okay, we use in. Okay, this is the rule we got from here. طيب هنا في on. إيش الرول يا مس؟ On we use it for planet. Sorry. On we use it for a planet, island, transportation ways like on bus, on a boat, on the car. Okay, we use it also for surfaces. The surfaces like on the table, on the chair. Okay, for a surface we use on. طيب at نستخدمها مع إيش؟ At we use it with buildings ولا specific locations. Okay, like at التحلية street, it's a specific location. I'm talking about exact location. Or at the bus stop. Okay, this is a specific location we use with it at. Number 2, we have the prepositions of time, the same. We have on, at and نفسها. Okay, but also we have from and to. خلاص, we have from and to. طيب how? Let's read the examples together. We have on Monday. This is a time. On June 23rd at 8 a.m. At noon. In 2001. In May. In the winter. From 2007 to 2010. So from to, this is one example. From 2007 to 2010. Okay, let's see how we can get the rule. Okay, طيب on نستخدمها مع إيش؟ مع day والdate. زي إيش؟ on Saturday, on Monday, on Friday. So when it's a day, we say on. Okay, and when it's a date, زي إيش؟ زي on June 23rd. Or on May 15, it's a date. Okay? At نستخدمها مع إيش؟ At we use it with time, like at 8 a.m. it's a time. At 9 a.m. At 10 o'clock. So we use it with time. Also we use at مع إيش؟ Parts of the day. زي إيش يا مس؟ We say at night, at noon, at midnight. These parts of the day we use at. Okay? طيب, we have other parts. في morning, في afternoon. إيش نستخدم? We will see. Here. Look here. In, we use it with the year, like in 2002, in 1998. In, if it's a year, we use in. Also, in, we use it with the month, like in May, in May, in June, in February, for example. When it's a month, we use in. طيب يا مس هنا month, صح؟ هنا month, ليه ما قلنا in? Because it's a date. I said June 23rd, it's a date, it's not a month. Okay, we use on with it. Okay, we use it also for weeks, seasons like summer, in winter. Also the other parts of the day. إيش هي other ones? Like morning, in afternoon, or in evening. So with the evening, afternoon, morning, we use in. With night, noon, midnight, we use at. Okay? طيب, from and to, the last one here, from and to. We use it for what? To show a duration of time. We can understand the duration of time. إيش الexample? Look at the example. Ali studied from 6 to 9 p.m. last night. So I understand that he studied from this time until this time. I know how long did he spend. Okay? We attended school from Sunday to Thursday. Okay? Summer is from June to August, so we use from to show a duration. Okay? Let's practice here. We have these words. We have night, March, Saturday, 2020, 5 p.m., the table, university, summer, work. Use on, in, and at. What do you think we should do? Pause the video, look at the words, okay, and practice. Look at the writing corner. With the months, what do we use? With night. Night, it's a part of the day. Do we use in or at? What do we write? Okay, look back at it. And then let's do it together, okay? Yalla, let's see. At night. In March. March is a month. On Saturday. In 2020. At 5 p.m. on the table. At university. In summer. ليش university قلنا at? عشان it's a building. Do you remember? In summer, it's a season. At work. Okay? Now for number 3, the last part in our writing corner. Okay? We have time words. We have since, ago, then, when, before, and after. When do we use these words? When you are telling a story and you're telling me the events, you put it in order. These words help you to tell your story. Okay? Here, our unit is about life stories. صح? You can tell your life stories and you can use these words to make your writing more understandable. We know what happened before the other, يعني what happened to you before the other one. You can say, I lived in Jeddah, then Riyadh. So I understand that you used to live in Jeddah, then you are living now in Riyadh. Okay, this is one example. I know what happened before the other thing. I know the events, okay? Here, this is an example. I was raised in Abha. Then my family moved to Riyadh when I was 12. I have lived since I was 12. We moved here 2 years ago. I learned to read before I went to school, okay? So this is some of the words they used it. You use it to make your writing better. You know the sequence of events. Now I want you to change these sentences. Look at these sentences and change it and make the sentences about you. Okay? Change it, make it related to you. Okay? Instead of I was raised in Abha, where were you raised? So you talk about yourself. Okay? Then what happened to you? Okay? Change it to make it related to you, to your life story. Okay? This is an example. I'm sure you will do better than this one. I have worked here since last year. Okay? I started working here 1 year ago. Okay? This is 2 examples of using since and ago. Okay? Now for the first part, we finished the writing corner. Now let's look up, okay? We have a timeline in front of us. We have a timeline. This is a timeline. Please pay attention because you're gonna do a timeline about yourself, okay? This timeline, it shows your life from the date you are born until now. This is the present, okay? Here, where this person is born and this is his life, the things happened until now, okay? So this timeline is about whom? It's about Prince Sultan bin Salman. Do you remember the listening? Okay, it's about Prince Sultan bin Salman. It's about him. طيب, this timeline here, we have dates, 1956. What happened? Okay, 1960 until 1970. What happened? Education in Riyadh. This is his education from this time until this time. So during this time, 1980s, what happened? He went to college in the US. Okay, he is a researcher and a Ministry of I believe information. He was space. He went to space shuttle June 17 and 24. Okay, this is here. Air Force. He joined the Air Force in this year. Secretary General of the SCTA. Okay, during this time. The president of this committee. Okay, this is here during this time. Okay. From this timeline, you can understand the important events and the important dates. خلاص؟ طيب, I will ask you this question. When was Prince Sultan born? When was he born? From the timeline. Excellent. 1956. He was born 1956, June 27. The date is here. Where was he educated? From the timeline. Where he was educated? In Riyadh. I'm looking for a location, so I say Riyadh. Did he fly in space shuttle? Yes. Here, the date is here. The space shuttle, June 17, 24. Okay? What did he do after that? What happened after the space shuttle? He joined the Air Force. When? 1990. So everything is clear. All the things he has done is there. We can understand it from his timeline. Okay? Look at the timeline and events of Prince Sultan bin Salman life, then complete the summary. We have a summary with the prepositions and time words. So you have to use in, on, at, and the time ago, since. So you have to use the writing corner to fill out the Prince Sultan bin Salman life events. That's why I started with the writing corner, so you can do this exercise. Okay? Read it, take your time, look back at the writing corner for to just refresh your information. So we have this, pause the video to do it. Okay? These, not only this one, so it's 2 parts. I divide it into 2 slides. Do it, and then let's check the answers together. Yalla, let's do it. So Prince Sultan bin Salman Abdulaziz Al Saud was born in Riyadh. Riyadh is a city. That's why we use in. On June 27, it's a date, 1956. He was educated in Riyadh. After high school, he went to study communications and aviation at the University of Denver in the US. When he was there, he also became a pilot. He started his career in 1982 as a researcher at the Ministry of Information in Saudi Arabia. Yalla, let's see 11. In 1985, Prince Sultan made history when he became the first Saudi astronaut to travel in space. He flew abroad the space shuttle STS-51G Discovery from June 27 to June 24. Then he joined the Royal Saudi Air Force as a pilot and retired in 1996. From 2000 to 2008, he was Secretary General of the Saudi Commission of Tourism and Antiquities, and since 2008 he has served as its president. Okay, this is for part A. We filled out this exercise using the prepositions of time and place. We used also the expressions of time, when, from, to. Now after that, what does he want you to do? He wants you to write down, to draw your own timeline. Okay, I draw this one. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, I have 1988. Okay, was born. We have 1955, some dates here. This is the present, so this is now. Okay, so these are the important things that happened. Okay, so let's say this is Muhammad's timeline, for example. Okay, so where sorry, not where, was. Here it's not mentioned where. So it's only mentioned the time. So when was I born? Or when was Muhammad born? Yes, excellent. 1988. He was born 1988. What happened in 2011? He graduated university. So from the timeline, we understand what happened to him, when things happened to him. صح? So now you have to draw your own timeline. You have to draw the line and put the dates, the years, write down the things you think it's very important happened to you. Your first time you, for example, saw the beach. The first time you have traveled abroad, for example, or traveled to Abha, or traveled anywhere. So tell me the important things. The date where you graduated, your first day of school. Tell me the important events happened to you and the years, and draw your own timelines. Mark the important events on your life and your accomplishments on the timeline. So you have to draw something similar to this one, that what we did before, okay? After you do that, okay, you have to write your life story. خلاص انت عندك, you have a timeline in front of you, okay? You have it. Now you have to change it into writing. Write down the story, your story, okay? Write your life story. Say where you were born, raised, where you were raised. Is it in the same city? Where did you have your education? Include important events, accomplishments, and influences in your life. Who influenced you? Who affected your life? Who changed the way you think, for example? Okay? This is your homework. What did we do? This class, we discussed the topic about role models. Also, we learned how to use the preposition of time, prepositions of place, and the time expressions. Also, we learned how to create our own timeline. Inshallah, next class, you have to you have to change this timeline into writing. You have to write your own story, okay? That's it for today. Thank you for listening. Inshallah, I will see you next class. Good luck.